What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today, BTC. The purpose of this video is to discuss what my thoughts are, what my opinions are on the inauguration tomorrow for Bitcoin. We're going to do some price predictions and stuff like that, going over the charts. If that sounds good to you, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, yes, yesterday I was expecting that the price would be higher, that we would not only close higher than we did, but also I was thinking that we could close at new all-time highs. I was saying that. We had this very bullish structure. The 4-hour RSI looked primed and ready to go. Everything was right. The only thing that happened was this candle here, instead of it being green, it was red. If it was green in that same size, we would have been exactly where I thought we would be by the end of the day. But it didn't happen, and that's okay. We rejected a little bit, but this rejection here is just another buying opportunity. It's a good buy the dip opportunity. Likely, this is a stop loss hunt for anybody going long. This is a bear trap for anybody trying to get some shorts in before the inauguration. I actually think that dumping before inauguration day, and that's not even really that big of a dump, but seeing that kind of price action before inauguration day, I think it's actually encouraging, where if we were pumping into inauguration day, that might be less encouraging. Debatable, we have already pumped into inauguration day, but pulling back to your 382 like this, normally on a strong move, you do pull back to your 382 and you find support there, and then you move up, okay? And that's at about 99.1K. In extremely bullish conditions, you don't even hit your 382, and you actually find support just above it. So that's kind of what we have going on now on the 4-hour. Time will tell. We're potentially finding resistance now at the 236. We'll see how it goes. But if we can get back above on a 4-hour closing basis, right? We're on the 4-hour candles now. In about a minute and 20 seconds, by the end of this video, we'll know actually. Hey man, by the end of this video, we'll actually know, so I'll check back on this. But if we can close above $101.683 thousand, which we're at right now, if we do it right now, man, then likely this is the low, and likely we're moving up higher. And my last time saying and, once we get above this high, that over $110,000 price, that ignition to 120K, 130K, 140K and beyond starts once we get above about 106K there. So again, that becomes more probable, getting above 106K, and that's what we're doing now. If in the next 35 seconds we close above this little red line here, which we're so close to doing. We're right there, guys. It's looking really good actually. So very excited about that. Looking at the 4-hour time frame here, we can see that on the RSI, we are actually down, basically bouncing right off the 40 area. Nice. An area that you found support at before. You've even found resistance at times, right? Resistance, support sometimes here and there. I think it's fine. I think it's kind of an aggressive move down, but it's nothing to be worried about, right? Really, you've just cooled way the hell off, right? Your RSI here is way lower than it was up here, which means that if you were to run up here, or if you were to run that same reading, look at the difference, right? You could run up to the same levels, but you have a much bigger move here than you did there. So a lot more room to run is all that means, being that we've cooled off this much. As long as we find support and prove this to be the bear trap that it is, and we did, man. We closed. Let's see, did we get the close? Did we get it? I think we got the close, guys. And I'm not taking it from that high. That's the fake out high, in case anybody's wondering why that's the fake out high. That's why I'm not. I could take it from that high. If I did, I suppose it'd bring it right up to the 382, and that's possible. I mean, but it's the fake out high, so I don't think that's accurate. But then closing above that 236 there, we did. And then did we close above that 236 there? We technically didn't. So I suppose it's how you want to interpret it. I guess. I mean, you didn't even touch that 382. So I personally, the way that I draw fibs, I never take it from the fake out high. So I stand by it. I think that was it. I think that solidifies this as the low, and that's what I'm running with. The only way to invalidate what I'm saying now is if we get a 4-hour to close below that line. If we don't close 2 4-hour candles, if this one doesn't close above there, then that invalidates the confirmation that we just got here. And we're definitely expecting that this moves up rather immediately. So being at these prices now, being that the day already started this way, already to the downside, we've already moved down there, I would suspect that not only do we move up, but we probably close higher than we did open yesterday. So we're going to close above 104K today. I suspect that not only do we close above 104K today, but we could close at new all-time highs today. And if the inauguration goes well and everything goes according to plan, you guys, if Trump does hold true to his word and we get not only the Bitcoin strategic reserve, but no capital gains tax on cryptos that are American made, maybe no capital gains tax on Bitcoin. If we hear things like that or in that kind of nature, right, from a high to a low, we're going to go all the way to 114K, 122K. Those are targets that are going to be hit today, in the next 19 hours and 58 minutes. If everything goes well, because in the next 19 hours and 58 minutes, that's when the inauguration happens, right? Within this time frame. And if everything goes well, as bearish and quote unquote big of a day as it was yesterday, I'm going to say you haven't seen anything yet. It's going to be crazy. And I don't care what's going on. I want to address something right now that I think a few people are worried about, and maybe I should make another video just talking about this specifically. But the Trump meme coins, the Melania meme coins, I know it's not the best look. I know it's not something that crypto people can necessarily say they're proud of, but it's not as bad as the media is trying to spin it out to be, you guys. I don't know where this negative sentiment is coming from with this. It's just another meme coin. It's a meme coin. It's the biggest meme coin owned and operated and promoted by literally one of the biggest meme people in the world. Why is it a bad thing for crypto? If 10 years ago somebody said that the president of the United States just made their own cryptocurrency meme coin, the crypto space would have lost it. That would have been the most bullish thing that you would have ever heard. Cryptocurrency has been so accepted and easily integrated into society that the president of the United States, he's not technically there yet, he's still the elect, as long as everything goes well, he will be, but he can launch his own meme coins. And then it sees a $14 billion market cap. I get the whole idea that it takes liquidity away, but I don't think it really took any liquidity away. I don't think it's going to take liquidity away. I'm sure that's liquidity. I'm sure there's people that sold some random meme coins and BS shit coins that probably dumped a lot. You probably saw a lot of crap coins dump yesterday. What keeps happening there? Anyways, you definitely saw a lot of coins dump yesterday, but again, those coins, those low cap kind of crappy coins, maybe they sold into Trump coin, but nobody's selling their Bitcoins. Nobody who's a very serious holder of Bitcoin or any kind of coin in the top 100, they're not selling their coins for Trump coins. So it was not a liquidity grab in that sense, right? I don't think that it was that big of a deal. I know I spent all this time, and we're just supposed to talk about Bitcoin, but anybody and everybody who's bearish about the Trump meme coin stuff, I would say get over it. You just weren't part of the pump, right? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be your. I'm not even trying to be your dad, but I'm portraying dad right now. Just get over it. Right, grow up. You weren't a part of the pump. I wasn't a part of the pump. It sucks. I wish I was part of it too, but I genuinely think everybody who has a problem with the meme coin are just people that were not part of the pump. That's it. Because if they were all part of the pump, they would have been okay with it. That's all it was. It was the fact that the Trump coin got listed in such a way that it just seemed like a scam that a lot of people missed out on it, myself included. But you don't whine about it. That doesn't get you anywhere. You don't say, oh, it takes liquidity away from my coin. Well, yeah, but that's any coin. Any coin that's pumping takes liquidity away from your coin, if you want to look at it like that, right? And beyond all that, whenever Trump coin does sell off, and it will sell off, it might already be selling off, that liquidity is going to go somewhere, and it's probably going to go into cryptocurrency, right? So anyways, back to reality here. What we're doing from a high to a low is we hit the 886 for resistance. We pulled back to our golden ratio to find support. Without anything else in this video, if I just told you that, if I just saw this, I would be ecstatic. I'd be bullish as hell, and I would know the same thing that I said earlier, but just based off this fib alone, once you get above that high, it's on to 114 to 122, and you absolutely could go higher. 130K, 131K is on the table, and I think you do go to those targets sometime, at the end of the month, but maybe inauguration day tomorrow. I would expect this area, likely probably not 122K, but 114 to 117K, somewhere in that area. But you could go all the way up to 122K. You could go higher, man. Who knows? I expect this next 48-hour period, specifically the next 19 hours and 54 minutes, to be absurdly bullish. If I'm wrong, guys, the only thing is, right, if I'm wrong, we would dump. And if we had a dump on the Trump day, if we had a dump on Trump's inauguration, I don't think it'd be a small dump. It'd be a rather massive dump. And if we were to pull back all the way like this, if we were to do something like that, you guys, Bitcoin likely wouldn't stop until it saw $80,000 price. And I don't know about you guys, but Donald Trump getting elected as the president of the United States, to me, hearing that come out of my mouth does not make me think Bitcoin's going to drop to 80K. Right? Well, it won't drop to 80K. It just might be a quick drop. No, but you don't hear it. If it drops like this, the chart, the structure, things are screwed up, man. It's going to go lower. That's right. A drop to here is a drop to here, right? That's what that means. It either does drop a lot or it doesn't drop a lot. It either does pump a lot or it doesn't pump a lot, right? From this, so it's like it either does dump or it does pump. It's going to be one or the other. This inauguration event is going to be something to marvel at, and hopefully to the upside. I'm hoping that by this time tomorrow, when I make my next Bitcoin video, we're all popping champagne bottles and celebrating, right? But I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think all the targets are out there and listed, right? We're expecting something around 114K. I should say around 120K, really, by the end of this day, today. If not, something certainly, I think, at new all-time highs and on its way to those target areas. I'm expecting by the end of the month that Bitcoin is around, if not above, 130K and going into next month for much higher targets, right? But that's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I greatly appreciate all of you. Take care.